guys, welcome back to my channel. This is your Wawa girl here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, if you have any comments, I would like to read them below, and I do reply. Just keep in mind, if you say anything stupid, I'm going to ignore you or probably delete you. I usually do Google surveys. I've done over 2,000. You would see your Wawa girl at the top of my surveys. I wanted to do a survey on Sanford Toyota. I knew Craig, which is the general manager there. I believe it's Craig Davison. Awesome guy. He always comes into Wawa, and so I know him as a customer there. And I would always see him in his Toyota shirt. So I always like to get business cards, because you never know who you're going to meet or if you're ever going to need, or whenever you're going to need someone. So, now considering that I knew a whole bunch of people at Nissan, and I've had issues with Nissan since I bought my Altima. So this time it's decided, my son came down from college because of COVID and stuff like that, and he needed to get a car to go back to school. So I said, well, you know what, let me go up there and see if I can give Craig some business, because the first time I did go up there, I think it was looking at a 2020 Corolla at the time. But then I think the payments were too high or whatever it was. And then I ended up going back to Nissan and using my old Lexus as a trade. That's how I ended up getting the Altima. So I decided I was done with Nissan, and then I ended up calling them. I don't know what it was, but they did remember me and say, hey, we'll go ahead and we'll wait for you to come back. But anyway, it was just the fact that my son didn't need any payments because he's in college. And let me tell you, Craig took care of us. He really, really took care of us, and he made this deal happen to where my son was able to buy a car cash. He gave him a really, really, really good price. I remember growing up before, when you're talking about cash price, they would knock off $1,000 or this or that and blah, blah, blah. Now you got a whole bunch of dealer fees, this, that, blah, 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 a whole bunch of crap stacked up. So a 5,000 car, the Altima, for instance, was $8,000. And then with the finance charges, dealer fees, this is whatever, you're talking close to 15,000 now. My son got this car. Yeah, it's him right there. That's Schnuppaluppagus. I'm so proud. And he was able, actually it's a Toyota Corolla, and I think it's a 2011. And he was able to get it for $6,200 cash. And the car inside is immaculate. It was low miles. Everything worked beautiful. The air is cold. I mean, amazing. And now the pictures are coming through. I still have to do my Google survey. So that's why he's sending me these pictures. But yeah, so I just wanted to reach out to you guys and tell you, if you're looking for a good car, someone that's going to go above and beyond. Also, Carlos And let me tell you something. Like, usually when these guys rush you, like at the dealership and stuff like that, and you tell them, oh no, you're working with somebody or whatever, they seem to get an attitude and like, but we had no issue with this guy. Like when we pulled up, we actually, met the kids there. My daughter drove the Altima and I was coming, and I said to him, I said, oh, we're meeting our kids here. I'm not sure if they're working with anyone or whatever. And he was like, okay, just let me know if you need anything or whatever. Carlos, that's his name, Carlos. I don't know where I was getting Juan from. And then I waited to see Craig. I was like, hey, let him know Wawa's here. That's how people usually know me. That's why I've adapted the name, You're a Wawa Girl. Like, pretty much everywhere I go, everywhere. It's not even funny. Craig came out and, I let him know, look, my son's looking for a car. He doesn't need anything big or fancy. He's in college. And, he was getting a Versa. And then the payments were going to be like, I think it was like, he had got it to where it was like, I think $300 or $290 something, or I don't know. He had like, I think it was like, like $3,000 down or $4,000 at that time. So he got lower payments. And then the insurance would have been $100 a month, probably even more, because he would have to have full coverage and stuff like that. So the Corolla was the first one that we looked at. And I'm like, well, damn, if he's going to get a Nissan, he might as well have gotten it from the Nissan dealership or whatever. That's when I made that phone call, because I pretty much knew everybody in that dealership. Yeah, so, we were saying, like, you know what, God, does he really want these, payments? Or is it going to be hard for him to keep up with in college? Because, he's got to study, he's got to do all this stuff. So if he has to, like, start working, especially during this pandemic, it's like, it's crazy. And he actually gave us a really good deal on the Corolla, a cash price. And he's like, look, hey, this way he has no payments. All he has to do is get state-required insurance. And that's it. He's good to go. And he made it happen for us. I cannot tell you. I mean, that's like a load off of my shoulders. But yeah, kudos. Thank you, Craig. You're awesome. If I have to purchase another car, I'm coming back up to you. So definitely, guys, if you have to go, if you're looking for a car with good mileage, and they have really, really awesome cars. It's not just like basic cars. They have Mercedes, BMWs, and all their cars have been through inspections, everything. Anything is wrong with them, you let them know, bam, they take care of it. So just say, hey, Wawa sent this to you. You gave her a good deal on the car. We're looking for one too. If Carlos is not busy, he's a real great guy. I mean, I'm telling you, because I was nitpicking at everything. But he did it. He went out and got that key. He went out and got that key. And there was no issue, because it was hot as hell too. It wasn't like, you know what I mean? Like, a bother. And I hate when you're going through, especially if you're spending so much money, you're making a big purchase like this and people have attitudes. That just suck, and that'll turn me the hell off. And I would just like, you know what, screw you, there's other dealerships. But we didn't have that issue there. It was pretty much 5 of us. Yeah, it was like 5 of us there. I was like, hey, you need anything to drink? The only thing I was upset about was like, they didn't have no popcorn. And when they, the old popcorn machines, like they have those there, but it's COVID, so can't have everybody sticking their hands in there and stuff like that. And I completely understand that. But yeah, check out Sanford Toyota, ask for the GM, for Craig, and tell him, say, hey, Wawa sent us, and, we want you to take care of us, and you don't have to go anywhere else, I'm telling you. All right, guys, remember, be safe, wear your mask, Protect yourself, protect your family, because nobody cares. We will get through this together. I promise you. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video.